It's easy to feel lost in the Middle East's unwinnable war. Every day brings new rocket attacks, airstrikes, and threats of escalation. But if you peel back the layers, a clear picture emerges. There is one side that has been winning this war since 1948. That's right. It all started in 1948 when Israel won its war of independence against the surrounding Arab armies.
Ho, ho, ho!
And it continued in 1967 when Israel decisively won the Six-Day War, capturing the West Bank, Gaza, East Jerusalem, Sinai, and the Golan Heights, militarily, politically. These were foundational victories that secured the existence of the State of Israel and established its borders along the 1967 lines.
Ho, ho, ho!
They also marked a profound defeat and displacement, a Nakba for Palestinians, and a bitter humiliation for Arab nationalist governments across the region. So who was winning this war? Well, Israel was clearly winning. But then came the 1973 Yom Kippur War.
Ho, ho, ho!
On October 6, 1973, Egyptian and Syrian forces launched a surprise attack on Israel during the holiest of days in the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur, though Israel eventually won, recovering all of its lost territory and more. It was a serious blow. It shattered Israel's aura of invincibility and forced them to the negotiating table.
Ho, ho, ho!
What followed was a series of peace deals culminating in the 1979 Egypt-Israel peace treaty. Now, why is this important? Because the Yom Kippur War marked a decisive shift in the regional power structure, and it ended the era of full-scale state warfare. To be sure, there were still wars to come.
Ho, ho, ho!
There was the 1982 war in Lebanon, the two intifadas, the 2006 and 2008 to 2009 conflicts with Hamas in Gaza, and the ongoing Syrian civil war. But these were not wars between states. They were asymmetric conflicts where Israel fought against non-state actors like Hezbollah, Hamas, militias backed by their respective states, Iran and Syria.
Ho, ho, ho!
Wars of this nature are hard to win militarily because they often devolve into insurgencies, where victory is measured by one's ability to pacify the civilian population. And on this front, Israel struggled. Its operations often resulted in political stalemates like in Lebanon or even losses like the 2014 Gaza War, which saw Hamas seize more territory than they had before Operation Cast Lead.
Ho, ho, ho!
Moreover, every time Israel fought a war, it boosted the legitimacy and influence of its adversary. After the First Intifada, for instance, the PFLP became the dominant Palestinian political force, supplanting the discredited Palestine Liberation Organization. And after Israel's 2006 war with Hezbollah, the Iranian-backed group emerged as the most powerful force in Lebanon.
Ho, ho, ho!
Today, the situation has changed. The region is mired in a cold war between two nuclear-armed rivals, Israel and Iran, with the shadow war now raging for over a decade, militarily. This conflict is a stalemate. Israel's Iron Dome and David's Sling missile defense systems have proven capable of intercepting Iranian-backed attacks.
Ho, ho, ho!
And Iran has yet to acquire the capability of delivering a nuclear payload. Politically, however, it's anyone's game. Iran has managed to forge an arc of influence stretching from Tehran to the Mediterranean, and in May 2021, it achieved its goal of surrounding Israel with ballistic missiles. So no side has achieved a decisive victory in this war.
Ho, ho, ho!
If anything, the numerous ceasefires and humanitarian truces negotiated over the past decade demonstrate that both sides prefer to fight another day, and so the unwinnable war rages on. If you want to understand global politics, follow along for more.
Ho, ho, ho!